bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The Free National Movement paying tribute to the party's founder this weekend. On Sunday morning, party supporters assembled at the Pro Cathedral of Christ the King for the morning worship service to remember their fallen leader, the late Sir Cecil Wallace Whitfield. The FNM's deputy leader, parliamentarians, and supporters of the Free National Movement gathered for the annual service celebrating the life and legacy of the party's founder, Sir Cecil Wallace Whitfield. During the sermon, Assistant Curate Alvaro Adderley pointed out that there is a human condition in all of us that seems to be constant.
As human beings, we like knowing that we have the hookup. John begins his text by saying, "Now among those who went up to worship were some Greeks." This is an interesting note by John, knowing the fact that Philip himself was a Greek. So it's fair to assess that these men were comfortable with Philip, thinking that my friend, my brother, will get me in. To contextualize this, just think about us as a people, as Bahamians. We feel comfortable, sometimes too comfortable, when we know someone who can give us the hookup.
He said so often people spend their time running behind politicians.
Perhaps you need to look to Jesus. We're looking the wrong place. Look to Jesus, my friends. He has been extremely good to us. Believe it or not, we soon get ready to write 2016. That's just how fast time flies.
But he said time should be spent focusing on Jesus.
If we will just transform what we do in here and take it out there, we would not have to see Perry Christie. We would not have to see Michael Davil. We would not have to see Hubert Minnis. And we would not have to see Mr. Turnquist, because transformation starts right here.
Deputy leader of the Free National Movement, Peter Turnquist, says he is proud of the party's legacy and grateful for all those who have made contributions.
Continuing the legacy of our founding leader and all of those who led us up to this point, including Sir Kendall Isaacs, Mr. Hubert Ingram, and all of those who have built this legacy that we stand on today. We thank them, we honor them today as we remember the struggles of this country that has brought us the freedoms that we enjoy today.
Well, the Grand Bahama Agribusiness Expo gets underway this week. It is an initiative by the government to promote agriculture as a means to reducing food imports. Here on Grand Bahama, a resident of the South has been doing just that. She says her backyard farm is proof of what can be done with a little time and a whole lot of dedication. Sabrina Brown has this story.
Guava and grapefruit and bananas, cane, papaya, pumpkin, cabbage, tomatoes, and all that. All what is in the backyard farming and fruits and vegetables, I grow it.
Rejoinder Rolle has been growing a variety of fruits and vegetables around her yard in Pinders Point for decades, and she believes her ability to grow natural products is a gift from God.
I done over street score and 10, I know was 70. And I was doing I was the little girl, I watched my sister do it. I grew up with my sister Thelma and an old lady named Mama Rose Miller. I grew up with them, and I just watched them do things, and I just take off right from there. I haven't been to school to learn it or nothing, no trade, but I just do it off myself. And what I can do, I just pray to God, and He give me the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding, and I just do it.
Rolle is hoping she can now make a living selling her homegrown produce, and she's encouraging other Bahamians to consider growing their food.
I know money in farming, and my husband is a fisherman and I is a backyard farmer, so we can live. And we also, the two of us is diabetic, so we have fresh fish and we have fresh vegetable, which is good. And we just go from there. So I'll encourage the young people to take up farming. When they say I go back to farming, from when I was a little girl, I farm and I never stop. So when they say go back, I never stop farming. I just continue farming. Whatever I find, I put in the ground, and it just catch. It just grow and go.
This senior citizen gives us the secret to her successful farming.
And as I farm, I talk to my plant like a child. I say, now you don't get lazy, now you go. I want you to go, and God bless you. And as I talk to them, prayer is power in prayer. And as I talking to my plant and I water them, and I talking and I pray at the same time. So it just continue growing.
But farming is not Rolle's only talent. She also creates crochet designs and shell pieces. Sabrina Brown, ZNS Network News.
Birthday, Nakira Burnside. That's the wife of Loshando Burnside.
Okay, good. And I forgive you for not showing up on Saturday. I understand you went to a wedding, but I don't forgive you because you didn't bring no cake.
That's going to do it for us here in the north of our entire ZNS News team.
For my cake, she was joking.
The Bahamas Tonight continues.